Fans of The View are not happy with Whoopi Goldberg's attitude in recent weeks. In fact, many are angry at the way she doesn't even weigh in on the conversations. One recent clip really has fans going. What are they saying about Whoopi's behavior? Keep reading to get all the details. The View fans upset with Whoopi Goldberg's behavior. There are a lot of The View fans who are not happy with Whoopi Goldberg these days. Many feel her attitude has changed for the worse. In fact, one fan went so far as to call her attitude dismissive. The latest clip fans are not happy with is one in which Goldberg asks the others if hanging on to pictures of your ex is a good thing or not. She said, "There is a recent podcast clip on TikTok, which sparked a debate over whether you should delete photos of your ex from your phone and social media." Whoopi continued, "Is hanging on to photos of your ex a bad thing? I'll leave it to you." With that being said, Whoopi sat back and let her other The View co-hosts take over the discussion. Goldberg didn't participate. She sat with her arms crossed and listened. Some of the other hosts to partake in the conversation were Anna Navarro, Sarah Haynes, and Sunny Hostin. Whoopi Goldberg. Fans have said they can tell how Goldberg feels about a topic based on her body language. If she's bored with a topic or doesn't like it, she tends to bow out, and this upsets fans. Many feel she acts like she is too good to participate in certain conversations. What are fans saying? On a clip of this part of the show, fans discussed Whoopi's behavior. Here is what some of them said. "I'm so over Whoopi's dismissive attitude. Taking part in these discussions is part of her job, but yet she acts like it's beneath her or can't be bothered. And it's not the first time this has happened either. Super annoying when Whoopi acts that way about some topics. Like she's either too good for a topic, too mature for a topic, or she considers it a valley girl topic. Maybe it's just the gas building up in her. Way too often. Someone should call her out on it. They have to listen to her word salad nonsense at the end of many segments." Many fans were upset with Whoopi. However, there were some who were upset with others for bashing her. Many said those complaining should just stop watching The View. Still others defended Whoopi and said it was all a joke because she's a comedian. As far as the real topic at hand, fans had mixed opinions on it. Some said they keep all their pictures unless the person in question wronged them. Others said they do not keep pictures of exes unless it's the father of their children. Some said they do not keep any photos of their exes. Where do you stand on that topic? What do you think of Whoopi's behavior? Dismissive or disengaged? The View fans sharply divided over Whoopi Goldberg's on-air demeanor. New York, longtime moderator Whoopi Goldberg has found herself in the crosshairs of the View fandom recently, with a growing number of viewers expressing their dissatisfaction with what they perceive as a detached and uninterested attitude during the show's lively discussions. Accusations of Goldberg being dismissive and disengaged have surfaced across social media platforms, particularly following a recent segment that saw her seemingly sideline herself from a debate about holding onto old photographs of former romantic partners. The specific moment that ignited a fresh wave of criticism involved Goldberg introducing a topic stemming from a viral podcast clip on TikTok. She presented the question to her podcast clip on TikTok, which sparked a debate over whether you should delete photos of your ex from your phone and social media. Is hanging on to photos of your ex a bad thing? I'll leave it to you. Following this brief introduction, Goldberg appeared to recede from the conversation, physically and verbally. Eyewitness accounts from viewers and circulating clips show her leaning back, arms crossed, as Anna Navarro, Sarah Haynes, and Sunny Hostin delved into the nuances of the topic, sharing their personal perspectives and experiences. Goldberg remained a silent observer, a stark contrast to her usual role as an active participant and often the driver of the show's dialogues. This instance, while perhaps seemingly minor, has resonated with a segment of The View's audience who feel it exemplifies a pattern of behavior they've observed from Goldberg in recent weeks. These viewers argue that her body language often betrays a lack of interest in certain subjects, leading her to effectively opt out of contributing meaningfully to the discussions. The online reaction has been swift and often critical. One disgruntled fan commented on a clip, stating, "I'm so over Whoopi's dismissive attitude. Taking part in these discussions is part of her job, but yet she acts like it's beneath her or can't be bothered. And it's not the first time this has happened either." This sentiment is echoed by many others who feel Goldberg's perceived disengagement is a disservice to her role and to the viewers who tune in for her insights. Another viewer expressed their frustration more pointedly, writing, "Super annoying when Whoopi acts that way about some topics. Like she's either too good for a topic, too mature for a topic, or she considers it a valley girl topic. Maybe it's just the gas building up in her." This comment highlights a perception among some fans that Goldberg selectively participates based on her personal interest level, potentially dismissing topics she deems less significant. The criticism extends beyond mere observation, with some viewers calling for intervention. Way too often. Someone should call her out on it. They have to listen to her word salad nonsense at the end of many segments, one commenter asserted, referencing Goldberg's often rambling closing remarks, suggesting a sense of imbalance in her on-air contributions. However, the online discourse surrounding Goldberg's behavior is far from monolithic. A significant portion of the View's fanbase has come to her defense, urging critics to temper their judgment and even suggesting they simply stop watching if they are so dissatisfied. Some have attributed her occasional silence to the natural ebb and flow of conversation dynamics within a panel discussion, arguing that not every host needs to contribute equally to every single topic. Adding another layer to the defense, some viewers have invoked Goldberg's comedic background, suggesting that her seemingly detached moments might be interpreted as subtle comedic commentary or a deliberate choice to allow her co-hosts to take center stage. This perspective views her occasional withdrawal not as disinterest, but as a form of observational humor or a strategic moderating technique. The debate over Goldberg's on-air demeanor has inadvertently overshadowed the very topic she introduced, the appropriateness of keeping photos of ex-partners. As it turns out, the View audience holds a diverse range of opinions on this matter as well.